Hey guys, so I thought I was going to be doing one video today, but that's not the case. We've had a lot of good actors in the last few years since I started my blog pass away. Um, at least there was at least two of them that I had mentioned, and I don't know if I ever did the third person that made an impression on me, but since I've started, mainly it wasn't at least in 2013, but at least 2014 and up, we've had lost at least three good actors, and today we just lost a fourth. Gene Wilder just passed away today at 83. I'm actually on multiple sites looking at everything, I guess he died late Sunday afternoon or evening from complications to Alzheimer's. Now, the thing is, with one of my jobs, I deal with that all the time. Now, before it's not called Alzheimer's until the person passed away. It's called dementia until that point. Trust me, I know my research, and I'm not the only one in my family who knows a lot about this for certain reasons. Honestly, I don't know what to say. I'm really sad, and I'm just glad that I'm hoping he died peacefully. I'm just looking at some stuff on here, and then I'm going to read off some of the stuff that I know or recognize or actually love that he had done over the years, from movie and TV, soundtrack, and actually one thing that he was himself for. And I mean, from what I'm reading here, this guy had a long life and a happy one at that. There's one other thing I want to say before I start that. About 10, I guess this was posted 10 hours ago. So I don't know what the time difference is between Florida and Connecticut, or even here at the moment. I wish I could look that up before I did this. But actually, at the Cinderella's Castle in Disney World, lightning actually struck. Now, I might have actually a link to it in my description if I get the chance, but actually, if you don't, many people know Gene Wilder as Willy Wonka, the first Willy Wonka, but when I was growing up, I knew him first as Dr. Frankenstein. So I just kind of see a connection there as like a goodbye. You don't have to believe me or take me seriously if you don't want to, but please do not mock me about it. It just seems like something he would do. And I mean, it just seemed right, like if he actually did say goodbye. Now I'm gonna go through some stuff. I'm gonna start with the self, which is at the bottom. Gene Wilder actually was working on this year, something called Celebrating Laughter, the life and films of Colin Higgins, which I'm guessing is a big actor. I'm sorry if I don't recognize the name. Gene Wilder also produced The World's Greatest Lover in 1977, so most of us have never heard of it. He directed quite a good set of movies. The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother, The World's Greatest Lover, Sunday Lovers, The Woman in Red, and Haunted Honeymoon. And he actually wrote quite a bit up till 1999, so I was 6 when that happened. He wrote the screen story and screenplay for Young Frankenstein. He wrote Adventures of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother, World's Greatest Lover. He did segment Sunday Lovers. He wrote Woman in Red, as well as Haunted Honeymoons. He wrote the screenplay for See No Evil, Hear No Evil. And then for the TV movie, he wrote Murder in Small Town, as well as Lady in Question. And it's like they were TV movies. Now, the first thing that he actually was in was The Producers, but he was uncredited. And he actually was in Willy Wonka twice. There was a different one where he was just a smaller character. Then that was in 1971, and then 3 years later he gets two different films. Wait a minute. Oh, sorry, this is the soundtrack. My bad. I was reading the wrong thing. I'm so sorry. The first thing he actually did was Play of the Week, which was a TV series in 1961. I'm gonna go up a little bit to actually 1966, which was a TV movie called Death of a Salesman. Now, I don't know if that's the version I saw, because I did see it for one of my theater classes, but I'm not sure. He was in a movie version of Bonnie and Clyde in 1967, as well as the movie Producers the same year. I'm going to fast forward a few years to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory in 1971. He also was in a movie which I actually am feeling an interest in, called The Scarecrow, which was a year later. And I'm going to skip the other movie that was also in 1972. Another movie that probably a lot of people know him well in is Blazing Saddles, which came out in 1974. And then probably the next thing after that was later on in the same year, The Little Prince. And then Young Frankenstein as Dr. Frankenstein. Then, of course, the TV show he had created called Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother was in 1975, where he played Sigerson Holmes. I'm just gonna go up a little to something anything I recognize. He was in a TV movie version, which actually I've heard of, but I have never seen. Sorry, I had to fix something. Called Alice in Wonderland, and that was when I was 6, and he played the Mock Turtle. Then he wasn't in really anything after that, except for one other TV movie until 2002 to 2003 as Mr. Stein in the TV show series Will and Grace. And it was just 2 episodes, it seems. And then he had one last thing he did in 2015 on a kids show called Yo Gabba Gabba. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But it seemed, and I'm now finally at his bio. Actually, his mother was an Illinois child, which I am as well. But I'm not really gonna go too much into this. But I really am sad that he has passed away. But a lot of good actors that were in early movies that we knew as kids, it happens. I just hope that his family is. I just hope that they'll be alright, and I hope that he is in a better place now. Because having Alzheimer's is never easy, or dementia is never easy. I see it firsthand many times a week, and I'm actually afraid if my parents will ever get it when I'm their age now. And I don't want to ever see my parents go through that, to be honest. But, like I said, I hope he's doing alright. Now, it actually might be storming tonight, so I probably won't be doing any other videos until tomorrow, which is, I hope finally I can do that last Steven Universe singing one. But again, this is I don't know. And then I won't be doing anything Wednesday, and so you won't see me until at least Thursday, and then I will be very busy Friday. So we got 2 more possible days, unless I do something in the morning for Wednesday wise. I think I was planning on watching a scary movie tonight, so I didn't know what I was gonna watch, but now I do. I might watch a couple of films, but I'm gonna start with Young Frankenstein. So this is Ali signing off. Click like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Comment down below what movie was either the first or that made the biggest impression that Gene Wilder was in that you saw. I'm gonna say I did see him. While I did see him in Willy Wonka, Young Frankenstein was the one that made a bigger impression on me. May he rest in peace.